What's going on, you guys? So, Johnriel Casimero says that he is in the biggest fight of his life and he's going to win it against Naoya Inoue. Fight's coming up April 25th, Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas, Nevada. It is Naoya Inoue's American debut, U.S. debut. And this could be interesting. Now, I'm a fight fan, not just boxing. I follow a lot of fighting. I've seen a lot of different fights. And I remember one thing I noticed is when a lot of Japanese guys come to America, they don't necessarily do too well. And if you're a longtime fight fan, you know what I'm talking about. Think about some of the great Japanese fighters that when they came to America, they may have had some success here and there, but they didn't do as good as they did back home. You know what I'm saying? Takanori Gomi, one of the best lightweights in the world back in his pride days in Japan. He was knocking everybody out. Fireball, just a monster. Came to America, didn't do too good. You know, he probably one of the few fighters I think that did good. Japanese fighters did pretty good in America with Yushin Okami. He never became a world champion, but he was a pretty big middleweight in the UFC, and he was pretty tough. Korean fighters do pretty good in America, but Japanese fighters don't usually do too well. Ryota Murata came out here, got beat up by Rob Brandt, took him back over there to Japan, smoked him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what it is. But Johnriel Casimero is already out here in Miami training. He said Miami feels like the Philippines, so he feels like he's at home. To me, Miami could be a place that could be a huge distraction, depending on your discipline. You know, but I'm sure that he's pretty disciplined. He's zoned in on the task at hand. He's in there against the monster. Now, the monster may have gotten kind of damaged a little bit in his fight against Donaire. You know, that fight against Donaire was like the fight of the year last year. That fight was crazy, you know, and Donaire had a significant size advantage over Naoya Inoue. Naoya Inoue was taking some of his biggest shots, got his orbital broke. It was a tough fight for Naoya Inoue, but he really, you know, showed that he's one of the pound for pound's best. But how much do he got left? Did that fight take a lot out of him is a big question. Or did it make him a better fighter? We're going to see. There's a lot to see, because I remember when he first got back to training, he said he just didn't feel too good and he's going to take a little bit more time off. So this is a big, tough fight for him, man. You know, it's not too much trash talk between the guys. We know a lot of Asian guys, a lot of Asian fighters don't do too much trash talk. They real respectful. You know, they fists do the talking. So we can expect a real good fight, but this is a tough fight for Naoya Inoue, considering this is his U.S. debut. He is a guy with a lot of momentum, a guy that can punch, a guy that's probably, you know, really, really motivated right now. His Filipino fans is probably really backing him. He's Team Pacquiao, so that's gonna help. So I mean, it's gonna be tough for Naoya Inoue, I think, man. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how it plays out. It should be a very interesting fight. You know, Casimero says he's working on his defense. He's working on developing more power. You know, we already know he's a puncher. It's gonna be a real interesting fight, man. I think it's gonna surprise a lot of people. I have a feeling Naoya Inoue is one of my favorite fighters, but I think we're gonna be surprised how it turns out, man. Boxing, has been a lot of strange things happening. Your favorite fighter lose. You know what I'm saying? The guy that's expected to win, lose. You know what I'm saying? The guy that everybody feels will win, lose. So don't be surprised if we see an upset. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be at this point. Nothing in boxing is going to surprise me at this point. Considering everything that's been going on, nothing is going to surprise me if the monster takes a loss. But I'm expecting him to win. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't be surprised if he lost. You know what I'm saying? But should be a fun fight. I'm definitely zoned in on it. That's one of the fights that I think every boxing fan should tune in this year. I think that if you're not necessarily a fan of the smaller fighters, this is a fight to really get you on board with the little dudes. Because the little dudes, the bantamweights, the little guys, man, they be putting in that work. And especially when you got two guys that can punch too now. You know, little dudes that can punch. Oh, man, you already know you're going to get an exciting fight. But yeah, man, tell me what you guys think, man. Who do you got winning the fight? Do you see an upset happening? Will you be surprised if it does happen? I wouldn't be. Tell me what you guys think. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.